Welcome back, everybody. Today I've got two special visitors. So RJ here and Jesse, they drove about an hour and a half to come see me in my shop today. Jesse and RJ watch my videos online. They gave me a call a few weeks ago. Jesse wanted to come and visit. And I really want you guys to meet Jesse today because he's a good example to everybody. It just goes to show that no matter what your limitations are, you can still do what you really like to do. So Jesse, tell us a bit about yourself, how old you are, and what got you into small engines.
Well, I'm 20 years old, and I started doing small engines about 4.5 years ago. I've always been interested in equipment, didn't know much about them until I started doing it, but I learned from your videos, and RJ here tinkers around as well. He taught me some as well, but it all started when I went to apply for a job at Home Hardware, and they seen my situation and turned me down, and I said, that's it. I said, I'm going to start doing something that I enjoy for myself and make a little bit of money while I'm at it and try and help other people. And that's how I started doing it. And no matter what the limitations are, I try to make do with what I can and never give up.
So what would be some of the things that you've had to overcome to do what you're doing now?
Well, just learn how to use tools in general. There's some things that I have to do now, like turn the screwdriver, for example. I had to teach myself how to do that because I didn't know how to do it before and had to learn how to coordinate in a position to where I could. So it just takes time, but you just keep at it, keep persistent with it, and it pays off.
So you don't mind if I ask a few more personal questions here?
Absolutely, go right ahead.
So were you born like this?
Yes, I was born with cerebral palsy, which is a disability that affects my legs. I can't walk at all because of my balance. I got zero balance at all, and my hands are somewhat affected, but I make do with what I have. And my parents always taught me that you can always do anything that you want, even if it's more difficult, and don't let the disability get in the way, and I never have. I can drive a four-wheeler, I can drive a car, and that's what I do to make money and keep busy is small engine repair.
Great, that's good. Maybe at the end of the video you can show us your van and how you drive.
Yes, absolutely.
Or how it's set up.
Oh,
you know what, you can just, we'll just look at...
I'll explain it.
Yeah, you just explain it. So you brought an adapter or some kind of tool that makes it easier for you to work on carburetors?
Yeah, for two-cycle carburetors here.
So RJ made that for you?
RJ made it for me. What is this, RJ? Piece of
steel with two studs.
Steel with two studs, and then if we have a carburetor here.
Okay, well, you know what? We'll put it in the vise here, and you can show the viewers here how you do that.
Okay.
Okay, so Jesse doesn't need the vise. He's just going to show us here on the table. So if you guys have like chainsaw carbs or trimmer carbs, that's why Jesse has this adapter for.
So all you do is you line them up, and normally my table will be lower, so you might just have to do my eyes there. Are we in?
We're almost there. There you go.
There we go. And then you just tip this like this. And I can unscrew those two screws on the carburetor, and if I really got a torque on them, then I can put this part in the vise here.
Yeah, so like right in a vise like
and
this.
And it works just perfect.
Yeah. And you just, keeps the carburetor steady for you.
Yep, just so I can...
Makes a third hand for him.
Yeah, it's like a third hand. RJ is a big helper when it comes to designing and making, and even doing certain things around the shop with me. He comes over pretty well every Saturday to, we enjoy being together and working together and having lots of fun. So if there's something small, I have a hard time with smaller screws and whatnot. So if I'm struggling, RJ will come give me a hand. But like I say, you can never give up, and you always got to push through the obstacles or overcome them, for that matter.
That's right.
And eventually you'll get it. Just might take a little bit longer, which is okay.
Yeah, you're doing good. You've learned a lot of ways how to improvise.
Yeah.
And you like a certain brand of screwdrivers, eh?
Yeah, I like the snap-on screwdrivers. I find they hold the screw a little bit better.
Are they like these ones here that I use?
I have the hard handle, so mine's black.
It's
like the older style black one.
Oh, not like these red ones.
First versions.
Like the same, but same sort of principle, same.
Yeah, that's good.
So it works pretty good.
So, Jesse, are there any other tools or pliers that you have that make it easier for you?
Well, one thing, and I should have brought it. I apologize, I didn't.
Oh, you don't have to.
But it's a pair of pliers, almost like slip joint pliers that I started. I can use regular pliers now because I managed to learn how to get my finger in between. That's another thing I struggled with that I had to learn, was how to get my finger in between to open the pliers up. I didn't have the coordination before. Only learned about maybe 8 months ago or so. But before, RJ, what he would do is he would heat the handles of the pliers up and then bend a loop upwards in them, so I would no longer have to use my fingers to open them up. I could just open my hand and they would open with them.
Yeah, like a custom-made pliers.
That's right, like the handle.
Yeah, that's smart.
So it worked pretty good.
How old are you?
21 or 20.
20. And you've been doing small engine repair for how long?
For about 4.5 years now. It all started, like I said, that job, and then somebody gave me just a cheaper home-like chainsaw and said, see what you can do with it. And I took it apart, took the carb apart, and got it running. At that time, I didn't replace the diaphragms because I was, just seeing what I could do and what I couldn't. And that started me, and that's where I am now.
Yeah, that's good. You're a really good example that way.
Yeah, we'll put a short video of my setup at the end of your video, so people get an idea of how I can work with a lift table and that. I got an ATV lift table that I use, which goes in depth in the video, but yeah, it works pretty good. And
Jesse brought me a video clip, like you said, and I'm going to add it at the end so you can see how he's working from his shop.
Yes.
So you have an Instagram channel?
Yes, I do have an Instagram. It's @yourmanjess. I'll give it to you so you can put it in the description of your YouTube video.
Yeah, I'll put it in the description, and it's going to be on the screen right now.
Yep, it'll be a picture of my dog and I also have a Facebook, which I believe is a picture of me on my ATV.
Do you work out of this chair when you work on small engines?
Yes, this is what I call my shop chair, because it's my older one, but I use it for everything, so I can't walk at all, I can't stand up. So everything has to be at a height where I can reach it. Yep. And I make sure I describe it a bit in the video that I made to put in your video there. Yep. Of how everything works and how I can get out under everything, and it works pretty good.
And it's powered?
Yeah, this is an automatic chair, so I just control it with this. I have a manual chair at home, but there's no way I can do any of this in there. Just too much.
So you need a powered chair all the time?
Yeah, pretty well all the time, except when I'm in the house at home.
Your chair smells like gas and oil?
Yeah, I had a bit of an oil spill there yesterday, so...
You leave it parked outside?
in the garage.
Hey,
in the garage. Mom gets mad when I bring it to the house. It smells so bad. Get it out of here.
Yeah.
So, but...
it looks like you did some off-roading with it.
Yeah, a little bit too, because I'm going to get down to the shop. It's about 500 feet from the house, so in the summer it's not so bad. In the winter we plow the path so my chair can get down, because I do it all year round, no matter if it's minus 40 or 40 degrees, still in shorts and a t-shirt all year round.
In these shorts and t-shirts all year round?
That's right. People think it's crazy, but... that way I don't have to bother people to put a jacket on or anything like that.
Just so you guys know, Jesse lives about an hour and a half from me or less, and it's cold here in the winter.
Yes.
But he still works in the shorts and t-shirt.
Still works in the shorts and...
And you said the shop isn't that hot either.
No, it stays at about probably... If it's minus 20 outside, it's minus 10 in the shop or so. Like it's a...
That's cold.
We have a construction heater, so... It takes the chill off, but I love doing it. People tell me I'm crazy, but I just tell them thank you very much and have a nice day and keep moving.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. And like, do you have a college diploma? You said you went to college for something?
I just graduated there in June. Actually, I went to a college, took a 2-year program for public relations at Algonquin College in Ottawa, Ontario, which was about 4.5 hours from where I live. And I would take the train home every Friday night. I'd get on the last train at 6 o'clock at night, spend Saturday at home working in the shop all day, and then Sunday I'd make it back to Ottawa. That was a deal I made with my parents because I didn't really want to go that far, but had no choice because of my physical situation. They were the only college in Ontario that offers attending care for my physical needs. So
that's great. That's great. No, it's nice to see you tell us about all this.
Absolutely.
You know, because
thank you for letting us come down and share it.
It's my pleasure. Okay, so now Jesse's going to show us his van and how he manages to drive the vehicle. So here's Jesse's van. It's all modified.
So I can go up in it like this, and normally the driver's seat comes out of the vehicle, but it was a long drive today, and RJ
drove?
RJ drove today.
And you sat back here?
I sat back here. So in here, if you want to step in, I know.
Yeah, I'll open the passenger door.
Absolutely. But there's the hand controls. I got them locked right now because RJ uses feet, but there's a spinner knob. And there's the hand control, so you push down for gas and push...
What's this for?
Yeah, that's the gas and the brake. So you push down for gas and you push forward for brake. Now, I only drive this as practice right now. I'm hoping to go look at a new van in the future here soon.
Okay.
That'll have signal buttons on the spinner knob, so because I can't reach for the signals.
Oh, okay.
So somebody does that for me, and then we'll get the proper lockdown that I need for the van, but I can drive in the parking lot, no problem at all. So I went through the test before and it was no problem. I just didn't have the money back then.
Is it a special license you need for that?
No, same license, but it's rigorous testing, and it costs about, the testing is initially $540 for the initial test, whether you passed or fail, and I passed, no problem. Great. And then the rest of them are about $100 and $100 a piece, and it's about 20 or 30 lessons, so it gets expensive. Plus a van, you know, gets, and I didn't have the money back at 16 years old to do it. I just wanted to make sure I could drive, and I know I can. So.
And you said that you use this van to pick up equipment?
Yes, it works just perfect. So usually when I'm picking up equipment, it's either RJ or my mom that is driving, and I'm over here. I go as close as I can here, and don't tell anybody, but I take one strap off, and we roll the lawnmower or whatever it is right up the ramp, and it sits right beside me. So it's super easy that way.
Yeah, no, that's good.
It works just perfect.
It looks like you've got everything well set. You've got some heavy duty.
Those are the heavy
tie downs or something.
Straps.
Yeah. To
tie my wheelchair in.
You can use it to tie down your equipment as well.
That's right. That's right. Why buy a pickup truck when you got a van?
Yeah, and it won't get rained on either.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we want to thank RJ as well here.
No problem.
Anything you have to say?
No, he's quite the kid.
That's good. It's good you're helping him.
Still learning lots of things.
For sure, we all are, right?
Yeah. Every day is a learning curve.
Anything you want to say here, Jesse, before we end off?
Again, thank you very much, John, for letting us come down here and visit you. And always remember, no matter the circumstance, never give up, and you can do anything you put your mind to.
Any tips for Jesse, comment below. I'm sure he'll appreciate that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Thanks everybody for watching, and thanks again for Jesse and RJ for coming by today. Have a great day, everybody.
Hello, this is the shop that I work at, just to give people an idea of of how I work on things. This is my my lift table that you can come in, that I work off of, that I'm able to put a maximum 1,500 pounds on. It's powered by air hydraulics, which I control it over here on this air compressor here. It's already raised in the air, so you get an idea. I can raise it to whatever height I need. Just doing a carburetor on a tractor today. And then this here is my other workstation that I use for cleaning carburetors over here with my ultrasonic cleaners. And everything I can get under and reach everything on this side of the shop that I need to work with. And always remember, you can do anything you put your mind to if you want it bad enough. And have a great day. Thanks.